Hey friends, thanks for joining me for another video. I'm going to get right into it. I'm doing a Get Ready With Me collab today with Cristen. She has a YouTube channel that's basically focused on unboxings and makeup of all kinds, from high-end to indie to Dollar Tree, just all kinds of makeup. If it's makeup, she loves to play with it, just like I do. And so we're both gonna do a Get Ready With Me with mostly Dollar Tree makeup. She doesn't have any complexion products from Dollar Tree that will, because she's extremely fair, even more fair than me, and yeah, she hasn't been able to find anything that'll work for her there. So I've already got my foundation on, my eye tapes on, and my eyebrows, and a little bit of mascara. And I'm going to go ahead and get into it. But yeah, once you check me out, I'm going to have her channel listed in the description box, and then you can go check her out. She deserves many more subscribers than she has. She's very quiet, relaxed, and sweet. The total opposite of your spaz here. So anyway, guys, I was trying to decide. These are the two Dollar Tree palettes that I have, and I've used both of them in a Get Ready With Me. But I think today I wasn't real happy with the result I got from this one before, but I think I'm going to try to mess with it again. And today I don't have any plans to go anywhere. I've just got a whole bunch of cleaning to do. So yeah, because I had a really busy weekend, and I'm just real behind on everything here around the house, from laundry to sweeping and mopping. So yeah, I'm just going to be around the house. So I don't really care that much how this turns out. So yeah, we're just going to get right on it. I'm going to start with the eye look, obviously, and then I'll take these eye tapes off and mess with some other, face products. So yeah, I think this time, let's see. Where's my brush? Here's my blending brush. Okay, I think I'm going to go in. Let's see. These are both kind of shimmery. Well, that's kind of I'm going to go in with this pink color in the middle and just put it down. Well, hang on. First of all, guys, before that, because I've had on my eye primer for several minutes. I used my Temu eye primer, and I've had it on for several minutes, but I'm going to powder it down so our shadows will blend better and, you know, just go on smoother. Just got to give it a little bit of base here. And also, I have a lot of visible veins and things in my eyelids, and I cannot find an eye primer that thoroughly covers them. So going over with a little bit of powder or something actually helps, like, disguise them a little bit until, you know, because even when you have eye makeup on, if you have real prominent veins and things sticking out, they can still show. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna start off with this mid-tone pink right here. Or should I go in with this lighter one? I'm gonna go in with this lighter one and go from there and just see what we get. Let me get my blending brush here. And guys, I wish I had a better way to set up my mirror. See, if I put it right in front of me, you can't really see. And guys, y'all know that this mirror, I think, has a poltergeist living in it, and it just has a mind of its own, and it'll just randomly go out even if it's fully charged. I got it off Amazon. I've had it for a couple of years, but I think a mirror should last longer than that. Anyway, Amazon Prime Days is going on right now. I should probably get on there and try to find another one, but I just really don't want to spend the money. Because generally, when I'm getting ready, like in my office where I spend most of my time, as I've said many times before, I can just keep this plugged in. In fact, keeping it charged, the charging cord hooked up to it so much is probably what has caused it to have a short or something in it. So it's probably my own fault. But yeah, okay, so we've got our pre-shade down. Let's take another brush here. I think I've got everything here. I hope so. I'm gonna go in with this really dark, sparkly charcoal gray. Like I said, y'all, I'm just playing. So, and I'm not a professional makeup artist, never have been, never will be. So I just like to play and just see what I can get. Let's see. Actually, it's got like a sparkly overspray, but it goes on the eye kind of matte, which I'm glad of. And I have a feeling using all this darkness is going to leave me a mess under my eye, even with these eye tapes on. Okay. Okay, am I on even? Have I got my black on even here? Let's see. And I am very heavy-handed with makeup, guys. Y'all, let me tell y'all a quick story while I'm doing this. Okay, next. I thought I cleaned this off on this paper towel. Let me clean this off a little better, this brush here. I need to wash these brushes that I keep in my bargain makeup bag or my Dollar Tree makeup bag. I need to give them a bath or just switch them out for some other ones. Okay, now I'm gonna try this color here, this sort of a berry. And go in beside the dark color. Okay, so we got that going. Wipe this off again. Okay, so let me go in with this one. Is this one pretty cleaned off? And I'm gonna try, wait a minute. I'm gonna take this little flat brush here. It's from Rankai. I think I got it in the Ipsy bag years ago. I don't know if this brand is even still around or if it was one of their house brands or what the deal was. You know how it is with Ipsy. But half the time they're just giving you stuff they got from Alibaba. Or, yeah, and they're just self-branding. Y'all know how all that works. Right, where's my little setting spray? Here's my little setting spray from La Mercerie. So I'm gonna hit that color with that. And I'm gonna go in the front here with this. And just kind of blend it into that pink a little bit. Guys, let me tell y'all a little story. So last night my husband had gotten home from work and he was out here watching TV and I was in the office as always watching haul videos and whatever else I was watching and just messing around in there, probably working on these pitiful fingernails. And all of a sudden, now see, my husband is not into horror movies, sadly, because I always have been. I've been loving horror movies since I was like 13, 14, old enough to start watching them when my parents let me start seeing them. And so I started hearing a bunch of screaming, like a bunch of really loud screaming coming from this direction. And I was like, is he going and watching a horror movie without me? How dare he? So I come out here and he's like, shh. It's the neighbors. It's the neighbors. Something is going down next door. And I was like, oh my God. So the screaming was coming from outside in the hallway. So I got brave and I pretended I was going to take my little guapster out for a walk. Well, he needed to go out anyway. But so I went to take him outside and I saw what was happening. This older couple who apparently had their daughter who's about 19 and in college, she was the one doing the screaming. Apparently they had her late in life, like really late in life, like she was probably a menopause baby. And so anyway, her dad, the husband or whatever of the mom of the girl, I don't know if you can even follow this. Basically, it was the much older parents and the 19-year-old college daughter living all together. So the dad had been sick, the old man had been sick with cancer for a while, and he was doing a breathing treatment last night, and just all of a sudden out of the blue started spewing blood out of his mouth, just spewing. Okay, Karen, calm down. I started spewing blood just everywhere. And he he dropped dead. He started like just blood started like projectile coming out of his mouth, and then he dropped dead just like that. And the daughter witnessed it all. Like, she was trying to help him with his breathing treatment, and like even some of the blood got on her. It was just a horrific incident. And she just had a mental break, and they ended up having to take her to the psych ward of the local hospital. But anyway, yeah, she was just coming completely unglued over that. And by the time she just said she wanted to die. She didn't want to live anymore. What am I going to do? My daddy's gone and all that. Apparently they were really close. Y'all, I'm taking this big fluffy brush and just kind of doing a blend out here. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. Jeez. I've lost track of what I'm even doing here, telling my story. But yeah, it went on for a couple of hours before they were finally, there were like 8 cop cars here, a fire truck, a couple of ambulances. It was madness. And like everybody was standing around watching. People were coming from everywhere who had heard her just screaming bloody murder. It was like she was being stabbed to death or something. That's what kind of screaming she was doing. It was just insane. And yeah, it's just all just a huge tragedy. But yeah, they ended up having to just tie her down to a gurney and put her in the ambulance and take her to the psych ward. And now their apartment is being like cleaned thoroughly, and they've got it marked as a biohazard. And the mom and the daughter are not going to be able to come back, I don't think, after all that. It was just insane. But anyway, it was all, man, y'all, this is a super dark and smoky look that I was not really planning on. Wonder how I could lighten this up a little bit. Let me try something out of here, out of this other one, to lighten it up a little bit. See if I can just put a little bit of lightness sort of up in here. Yeah, this look is so dark. It's my own fault though for going in with black, with so much black, or charcoal gray, whatever that color is. But yeah, it was absolutely nuts. And the whole thing was just so sad and tragic beyond belief. Anyway, so yeah. So that's how my last night went. It's not a laughing matter. That was a nervous laugh. Okay, y'all, I think I've done about the best I can with this look. Let me go back in with this big brush and maybe a little bit more of this pale pink and kind of blend over the top a little bit and see if we can calm it down. And then we're gonna use a little bit of this Wet n Wild mascara that I found last time I was at Dollar Tree, or one of the last times I was at Dollar Tree. I hauled that. And we know Wet n Wild's good. So, or it should be. Wet n Wild is a really good bargain brand. Really good. I think they are only outdone by Essence. And y'all, e.l.f. is not even a bargain brand anymore. Y'all remember years ago when they had 2 prices. They had $1 items and $3 items. And that was it. And I would say that was 18, 20 years ago. And they've been steadily going up in their prices ever since. And now I don't even consider e.l.f. a bargain brand anymore. I think they've basically just turned into a dupe brand. It seems like they don't come out with like their own original stuff anymore. It's like all they do is like dupe, popular stuff, mostly Charlotte Tilbury, it seems like, and other just popular high-end stuff. Yeah. But they do a good job of it, and they're definitely still cheaper than, prestige brands like Charlotte. So actually, this mascara is not too shabby. It's got a very small little wand, which usually means it's going to be a lengthening mascara. And it definitely is. It definitely looks like it's giving me some length here. Let me get some on the outside. There's my little boy coughing. If y'all hear that coughing, that's my dog. It's very hard to get into my vet. Well, we've got an appointment for Friday. He needs more medicine, and they will not let me just come pick up the medicine that they'll end up giving us after a $150 charge for seeing him. You know, it's all about that bottom line, that dollar. If they can make an excuse to see him and charge $150, they're going to do it. So, but I wish vets would just let you pick up meds that you need. I mean, if the animal has already been seen and has been on that medication before and you know that's what they need, why not just let the pet owner just buy the medication? That's one thing I will never understand about vets. Okay, yeah, I have made a mess under my eyes with all this dark shadow. So I took my, yeah, I've got a nice sharp outer corner, but I've got a mess up in here. So y'all, I'm going to bust out this micellar water. Y'all, this video is getting way too long because of me telling that story that probably nobody cared about to begin with. But I've got this little bitty micellar water that I picked up at Dollar Tree, and I've got a couple of Q-tips also from Dollar Tree right here. And I'm going to see if I can just clean it up real quick with this micellar water. It's working. It's working just like the Garnier. Cleaning her right up. And then I'm going to, ooh, I really did make a mess. Now I'm taking off all my foundation practically. Let me get the other side. Yeah, that's really, let's look at all that. That's working. Okay, get a little bit more. I love micellar water. It was a fabulous invention. But we'll fix this back up. I've got all kinds of concealers and foundations from Dollar Tree here. I'm gonna hurry up and get through this and quit blathering about other unrelated stuff. Okay, but I'm excited to see what Cristen, who I'm collabing with, ends up doing. I don't know, yeah, like I said, I don't know what her palette is that she picked up, or palettes. I have no idea what she's gonna use. So I'm anxious to see her video to see what she ended up doing. Her look is probably gonna be better than mine. But, wait a minute, here's a little bit of micellar water still left, what's spilled on the table. Let me just take this paper towel and try to press under here and get it all off. Okay, now y'all, I'm gonna, let me wipe this up. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this Be Pure, or is it Be Pure? Yeah, Be Pure Essentially Ageless. You know, they've duped the Neutrogena. What in the world? Why did I get another black? What in tarnation? Let me get my other Q-tip and try to get that up. I don't know how I had cleaned it up and then I went and immediately made another mess. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I've told y'all, if there's a mess to be made or an accident to be had, your girl's gonna do it. All right, but yeah, this micellar water is a thumbs up. Definitely worth purchasing. Perfect for travel, or just if you don't need a lot of a product like that, if you just use it for a little cleanup in lieu of a makeup wipe when you've made a little mess on your face, it's ideal for that. That little bottle will last you forever because it only takes such a little bit to clean up with. Y'all, I have this huge bottle of Garnier micellar water that I've been working on for probably close to 3 years, and I'm finally almost done with it. I have like that much left in the bottom. Probably a few more uses, and that joker will finally be hitting the trash can. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go in with this Simply Ageless dupe. Yeah, this was a very yellow concealer, but it's fine. And look at me putting it over micellar water. So I don't know how it's going to do. Wait a minute, let me find, yeah, here's a brush. I don't think I waited for that mascara to dry enough is my problem. But how are you guys doing? Those of you who are in the path of Milton, this next hurricane, oh my gosh. All fingers and toes crossed that you guys do okay. I mean, I think it's mostly going to hit Florida. I don't think NC is going to get hit again. But Florida, gosh, they're just now getting over Helene too. They got damage from that just like we did. And now here they are having another Category 5 coming at them. Good grief. So I hope everybody is batting down the hatches, boarding up, got plenty of water, doing everything they need to do to get ready. I mean, people who live in Florida know how to prepare, so I'm sure they're doing everything necessary and evacuating if they can. But, you know, not everybody is in the position to evacuate all the time. Not everybody can afford to rip to a hotel for weeks on end. You know, hotels can get expensive. And even cheap, seedy motels can get expensive after a while. Okay, y'all, I need a fluffy brush. But I'm just going to use this little puff with this powder. And just try to set this a little bit. Guys, I'm going to hurry up. I don't like for my videos to go over 30 minutes. And I'm already at 20. Let's get this done. But yeah, I'm sending you guys in Florida all the positive juju. You definitely need it. All right, I'm going to powder up here a little bit. Okay, y'all, but not too much because we're going in with some liquids. All right, let me hurry up and do this. Let me grab, where'd it go? This is that Be Pure Elf or Charlotte Tilbury, whichever one, dupe with the puff. It's supposed to be a contour. And y'all, I saw the darker shade of this the other day and I didn't pick it up and I don't know why. But yeah, this is too light, definitely to be a contour, but we're gonna play with it anyway. Put some under here, put some up here. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and blend this in and get this video wrapped because I shouldn't have, I wasted too much time running my mouth, which has been my problem all my life, talking too stinking much. Y'all, whenever I was in elementary school, I used to always get sent out in the hall. And then whenever I was sitting out in the hall, I would find people that were walking back and forth, going to the bathroom and stuff, or like going to the cafeteria for lunch, whatever, what have you. Anytime I could find another kid out in the hallway, I would start talking, which was exactly why I was removed from my class. I just can't behave. I just can't. It's not in me. That's probably the core right there of all my problems. Too much mouth. Okay, so yeah, we went in with a lighter hand today, and it's much better. Much, much better. I'm going to take this brush that has like some concealer on it and just go back up here a little bit. Clean up just a little. Okay, guys, now I'm going to rip in with this. And then I'm going to lock it in with a powder. But this time, I used this before and went way heavy-handed. So I'm just going to use a dot. A good-sized dot on each side. And I'm going to blend this out, and then I'm going to put a powder over it. Ooh, even with one dot, y'all, that is pigmented. This blush is no joke. No joke. I think this is more pigmented than some high-end cream blushes I've used, or liquid brushes, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so I'm gonna I need a fluffy brush. I need a fluffy brush. I need a fluffy brush. Okay, here's one. Oh, I'm itching. Y'all, my lip has an itchy bump on it, and I've been trying to figure out what it was coming from, and I finally figured out it was coming from a buxom lip gloss I've been using years ago, like 10, 15 years ago, during some sale at Ulta or Sephora. I don't remember the details now, but I bought a Buxom lip gloss. It was one of the plumping ones, which is what the one I'm using is. They're famous for their plumping glosses. In fact, I think they may have originated the whole concept of plumping glosses. Anyway, I think whatever the ingredient they use to make the product plump, which it indeed does, you definitely feel the burn. I think whatever that ingredient is, it makes my lips react. Because I remember once my lips started reacting this time from the Buxom gloss I've been using, I remembered years ago when it tore my mouth up. I mean, my lips were cracking. I was cracking like, you know, in the corners. It was horrible. So yeah, Buxom is just not for me, and I need to just try to store that in my brain here, not to buy it anymore, not to waste my money on it, because yeah, it just doesn't work for me. Let me just take a fluffy brush and just go over my whole face with some powder. And then I'm going to do a lip, and now I'm going to wrap this thing up. I'm trying to set this down a little bit. Yeah, I'm not super happy with this eye look, but like I said, I'm around here today. I mean, at most, I'm going to take the dog out and stuff. So, I don't think it's going to be that bad. It won't be that big of a deal. That concealer is actually not too bad. I'm going to keep an eye on it today and see how it does. See if it creases or anything. Because so far, I think it looks okay. It's lying down there pretty well. Yeah. Okay. What's next? Let's do lips. Okay, I'm going to use this this only lip liner that I've picked up or been able to find so far at Dollar Tree. Wait a minute, I need to remove some of this. I had some lip oil on. Blocked. Okay, now I'm going to take this, and y'all, I'm not a bullet lipstick person, but this is a silky lip cream in Soft Rose by Be Pure. And like I said when I hauled this, I think this is supposed to be duping the Lawless Forget the Filler Balm Tinted Balm Sticks. I've had one before, and I feel like this is going to be like the same type of product. Yeah, this is really hydrating. This is more like a tinted balm, and it doesn't have a whole lot of color. But yeah, I think it's pretty. I'll use this. I think I'll throw this in my regular lip product drawer and use this some. Not too shabby at all. If you just want like a little smidge of color so you don't look like a corpse. You know, I've told y'all before, even my own mother told me I look like a corpse without anything on my lips. So if your own mother tells you that, you do. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I think I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm going to take this headband off and let these little crazy hairs I've got fly free. And yeah, that's it. I'm pretty happy with it, especially the complexion. The eye didn't turn out exactly like I wanted it, but it's definitely a fall look. It's so dark and smoky. But yeah, I'm going to have my friend Kristen's channel posted in the description box, and then you guys can go check out what she did and which palette she had and how her look turns out with a bunch of Dollar Tree products. All right, guys, that's all. I'm not gonna ramble. I've got a Temu haul sitting here that'll be the next thing posted, and I'll see you in the next couple of days. Bye.